Thank you, Bogdan, for the introduction. Good evening to everybody. And yes, we heard many times also to mothers speaking and also encouraging second and third generation to grow and develop their talent and skills. Also, we had this idea to train also the young second generation also to take more ownership, really to become the owner of the foundation built by the first generation, but also the future owner of the channel group that we want to build. So also we had this idea to do this leadership training workshop that we organize somehow 22nd, 25th of April, so 1 month and a half ago. And also Aurora Flukinger came with the tools where she learned from her master course in the university, and we use that as well. Also, before the meeting, also we prepared a small team. Me, Valerio, Aurora, and Elena. We prepared a program which was more about also like discussion, and we had 3 days. Of course, we had also internal guidance by the words of two parents. We had morning service, which were very inspiring because the staff also shared their experience and their heart was not something that they heard, but it's more something that they experienced, and it was very nice to hear. And the first day, basically, also we discussed what are the problems in our movements. So somebody said also lack of a connection between second generation, or for example, between parents and children sometimes, or lack of financial foundation. So we had 1 day really to examine from external point of view our movement as well. And the second day, we focus more on goals, like how do we want to change the situation from the point A to the point B. So we asked to everyone. So we had the discussion and the division in teams, and yeah, we want to have like a stable foundation, really good unity within our community, between our families as well. More second gen, more connected with each other, especially after the COVID pandemic situation. We want to see us more in person than in Zoom as well. And and the third day was more like activity. So if you want to get from point A from point B, how do we get there? So we chose some activities. Also, we divided in 4 teams who are working towards these 4 different activities. So one, for example, is to organize national gatherings, first also with youth, doing something informal, let's say to have a barbecue, play games, listen to music, and enjoy especially our time together, bring unity with each other, within different families as well. The second point was like to create an Instagram page on purity, so also more about arts and culture. Another point was like about Hunduke for young unificationists first, but then
So a Hundo case service, an
yes,
online Hundo case
yes,
service.
Hunduke, but yeah, first the staff, and then everyone could join. Also, other people once the core established. And one more team is the heavily fortune, which means is a team now second gen who is working to secure the financial foundation and working on establish business activities for the movement in Italy. So I'm working also on
Gruppo
that.
Celeste Fortuna.
Yeah, team Fortuna Celeste. Yes, in Italian. Yes.
Team Fortuna Celeste.
And yes, so we understand what are the assets, what are the donations in every community, but also to establish, let's say, online business, but also offline. So we are working on different things, let's say.
So yeah, something more towards arts and culture, something more bringing the community together, something this Hundo case service, and also the financial area. And you have now established working groups
Yes,
working in these different areas.
yes.
I really, yeah, okay. You want to say something?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Now we have eight. We started with 12. Now we are 18 people on the main group, and we meet every 2 weeks all together to see how the teams are doing. And if we find some struggle, some difficulty, we can share with each other and give some guidance or suggestion, which is very nice, because also in the other workshop, they were always like, they were inspiring or great content or super high. And then they came back home, and then, after some times, nothing changes. So everything was the same as before.
Mhm.
But in this way, we created a
So you
supportive
feel you
group.
managed to create some continuity of working together after the workshop
Yes,
and improving
yes,
your community.
yes, to bring
Yeah, thank you,
continuity.
Gukson. A last question. Someone wanting to improve his or her community, what's your advice? Where to start?
Yes, I would like to say, for first, maybe understand also the situation uh, between us, the first and second generation inside. What are the relationship type? If can be some level of improvements, but also to learn of the different skills that people have, and use that as a tool to bring the community live. For example, some people are really good at making music. For example, other people are good with technology. Because God gave us different skills and abilities. So also, if we use that for a good purpose as well, we can thrive and really help each other, and in the strong point, and help each other in our weak point. So in this way, we can create a really thriving community. Of course, this is just the starting point. Then we want to develop more, and then this is called the magnet project, as Mother said, become a magnet also to the people, external people. So one day also other people who can be inspired, they can join the Instagram team, or they can do Hundoke together, or participate in the business if we have this skill and ability, like to help the movement. Why not?